Chances are you remember this face. Chances are you remember where you were when you heard the terrible news. Jacksonville was victimized by the murder of 8-year-old Maddie Clifton. Now Maddie's mother tells Action News she is being victimized again by an all-American entrepreneur who is making money from her daughter's murder.
A local man is selling mementos from notorious killers for cash. Our Carl Torp went inside this underworld for this Fox 30 Action News investigation.
Mark and Paige, Eric Geen runs SerialKillersInc.net out of Jacksonville. He says he's providing a service to those fascinated by what some might consider morbid, but families shattered by the killers that he is promoting say making money off of murder is a slap in the face. Few in Jacksonville can forget the murder of Maddie Clifton. It was 12 years ago.
I gave you back to God, a good child, and I'm very proud of that, and I hope I'm making you proud.
Maddie's mom says it's a struggle to block the dark memories.
I don't wake up a day or go to bed at night without thinking about what she might have gone, what she went through.
That is why she is so disgusted with what we are about to show you. Maddie's murder, her teenage neighbor, Josh Phillips, is traumatizing her family again despite serving a life sentence behind bars. Phillips has been sending keepsakes of a killer to a local man. That man, Eric Geen, makes money off of Maddie's murder, selling Phillips's letters on his website. This is SerialKillersInc.net, a site selling letters, drawings, and paintings from the world's most notorious killers. You can buy items from John Wayne Gacy, Charles Manson, even the Gainesville Ripper, Danny Rolling. The higher the profile, the higher the price.
We have customers all over the world. We have everyone from 20-something-year-old college students to professors of criminal law.
The site's owner agreed to talk with Action News over the phone. Out of fear for his own safety, Eric Geen does not give on-camera interviews. He says he offers the Murderabilia to an audience that's hungry for it.
I saw that there was a market. I put a couple of things on eBay back, 15 years ago, and saw there was a market for true crime memorabilia.
These are some of the letters that have been sent to Geen over the years from inmates. The price for a letter and envelope from Josh Phillips, just $15. It pales in comparison to what folks are paying for the ramblings of a serial murderer. Nicknamed the Gainesville Ripper, Danny Rolling terrorized the college town in August of 1990, killing 5 students. Rolling was executed in 2006, but he lives on in these handwritten letters they sell for $100 a page. That means this woman could cash in big if that were her thing.
He invited me to come up to death row, and we sat down and talked for a long, long time. And he wrote me, as you can see, lots and lots of letters.
But she's not interested. Sarasota news anchor Linda Carson plans to keep all of these. Letters Rolling sent her for years, some filled with strange thoughts.
Warrior bees guide against intruders, but the moth lands undetected and crawls into the hive. And every one of them starts with an example of murder in nature.
Carson's letters, by our count, are worth around $2 grand, but this journalist isn't selling.
This is what evil is. This is what evil really looks like. I think that's why we're fascinated by all these examples, all of this memorabilia from serial killers.
It's a dark part of history, but it is history.
And at this website, history with a price.
You're a beautiful little girl. It makes me kind of sick. And anybody that would want to buy those letters, that's sick too.
The thought of someone now profiting from her daughter Maddie's murder is almost too much to bear.
I know it's hard times, but making money off of a letter that was sent to you from a criminal, that doesn't make sense to me.
Now, we spoke with Josh Phillips' mother, Melissa, today, and she says Eric Geen is taking advantage of her son, and she is certain that he has no idea what he believed were private letters are now being sold to folks on the internet.
You look at this, it is sick. Isn't there a law that prevents criminals from making money on their crimes?
There are laws, but Geen is the one making money. Inmates like Phillips, they don't get paid for this, so Geen is the one making money every time he makes a sale on his website. You might not like what he's doing, you might think it's in poor taste, but it is all legal.
Wow. All right, Carl, thanks.